Emily, I think you still want to be as ruthless as Mr. Beast, Pippa. No. Sometimes I think about it though. I'm not immune. I'm not immune to having the devil on my shoulder sometimes. I've had opportunities come up, chat, where how do I word this? I've had opportunities come up where I'm just gonna put it like this. I've had some offers where all I had to do was something for a year and I'd be set for life. All right. And I sometimes, you know, like I'm human. All right. I look back at those opportunities and I'm like, well, fuck. You know, maybe. But then I obviously have not done. I've not taken those offers, but I'm not immune to thinking about them. You know, it's like imagine somebody hands you something and they're like, here, if you take this, you don't have to do much and you're fucking set, right? And you just have to do something a little sus. And it's like, well, I thought long and hard. I've thought long and hard about some things, about what my pride as a content creator is worth. And maybe I overvalue it. Maybe sometimes I really think I overvalue it. We'll give it a little bit more information. Okay, so say you basically got offered like $1 million in a year, right? You just have to do something a little bit shady for $1 million in a year. It's like I'm not a perfect person. I thought about it. I thought about it. How shady? I don't want to say. I don't want to say. I don't want to get too into it. It's nothing illegal. Nothing illegal. Illegal or just unethical? Unethical. And now, while I'm being blunt about this, now sometimes I look at things, right? I look at like, oh, things are getting worse for my channel, or I'm in a bad mental state, or this or that, you know? And I'm like, I'm not immune to it. Sometimes I think, huh, what if I did take that offer? It's hard not to seriously consider stuff like that, you know? It's hard not to. I'm not fucking immune to it. It's... Greed is tempting. I don't know if I've ever felt that kind of temptation before. It's the kind of temptation that makes you sit back in your chair and really evaluate what you care about and what your limits are. It's the kind of thing that makes you think, okay, being like 100% being 100% honest about it. There was a thought that I had of like, well, people like Logan Paul, you know, they've done like really shitty things, and eventually, you know, you just work hard and you can come back from it eventually, and with such like a massive leg up. I think what made me tell myself that it would be a bad idea was the fact that I even had that thought of like, well, I could atone for it later, you know, I could commit the sin now and then atone for it in earnest later. And it's like, that's self-sabotage. That's self-sabotage, and I'd just be gaslighting myself, you know? I'd just be brainwashing myself into being okay with doing something I viewed as unethical and pushing it off on the future me to deal with it. What goes this? Thank you. Everyone has their price. Be proud of yourself for knowing yours is higher. I wonder what my limit is. Let's not find out your limit. Yeah, no more shady offers. I can't handle it. No more shady offers. My heart can't handle it. I don't know. There's no limit. I'm getting like shaky thinking of it. I'm such a fucking sewer rat, man. I'm like, oh. But what if? But what if? No. Everything you say makes it sound more and more like you're given an offer to shoot corn. I'm not gonna talk about what it was. Rick Bane, thank you. How much for my feet Pippa contemplates every night? Man. Red Dogs come out, thank you. Never compromise. If you never ever compromise, you'll never get anywhere.